Hello and welcome to another Raggy's review. This time talking about the Topsham Brewery and Taproom over in Exeter. Based next to some sort of port thing. I don't know Exeter, so you'll have to excuse me for being illiterate and not knowing things. Next to a port, big bloody ship in the port. They had an eatery outside, like a horse box, doing pizzas. Pizzas looked bang on, to be fair. Pub on the inside, Cask and Keg, Cask Stout from Topsham themselves, Keg from, I had the Keg from Cask from Sure Shot. Yeah, so yeah, done the review on a short review on the channel. Quite a few kegs from Topsham and a few random guest kegs as well. So quite an amount of different kegs. I only reviewed the Topsham stuff and obviously the Sure Shot keg. Oh, I'm warming up quite nicely now, to be fair. Obviously inside there's pizzas and snacks to go with the pizzas. There's cans as well that you can order. It's card only, so something to remind you, you know, when you go in there, card only. Not a fan of card only. I feel it discriminates against people who've got cash, but I understand why. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan of it. I also think that if someone's got the right amount of cash, you should take cash and have a little float of cash for people who come in and haven't got a card or don't want to use cards, don't want the government knowing every little bit of business that they do. Something to, you know, let's remind ourselves of this in all tap rooms, pubs and that. And I get why some do it. Some do it because there's no banks nearby, but some do it because whatever reason they've got. But yeah, it's something to point out. Not everybody wants to use card only. Yeah. Lots of seating there. You could see the brewery through some doors. I didn't go through the doors because I assumed they were locked. Took a video, mind you. Yeah, all to come on the channel. Loads. There are so many videos. I've took about 200 videos this week, which will last me well up to December, most likely. Yeah, but it's all new to me, so it's all good for the channel. Lovely clientele in there. The toilets for men's and women's, and I suppose, you know, for those people who you know, assume themselves as not man or woman, which, you know, technically you are anyway, the toilets were there for you as well. Yeah. Again, for whatever you are, think you are. Outside the toilets, they had keg taps, which was amazing, like cask or keg basins. Again, amazing, fantastic. You know, fantastic that is. Good outdoor seating as well, especially for the wind, you know, the warmer months. The garden was actually closed when we got there, but when we went back, it was open. So obviously somebody maybe moved the thing and thought I'm sitting outside, maybe, or they just opened it up anyway. Well, whatever the case may be. There must have been an upstairs thing because somebody was having a wedding upstairs. We bumped into them. Well, we all walked across some rickety bridge that scared the shit out of us, and yeah, flipping heck. And you walk on something and it's all wobbling. It's like, the hell's this? And next to the walls of Exeter. So obviously it combined the walls of Exeter with some rickety, bloody metal framed, but you know, it needed sorting, to be honest. Beers we had were tasting great. Can't fault the beers in any way, shape or form. And yeah, we had a fantastic time there. Yeah, can't fault it in any way, shape or form. Nice place. Very rustic. Be interesting to see what it's like in the colder months. I assume they've got some sort of wood burner in there, because in October it's so cold, and then in the winter months it's Baltic, so it'll be interesting. Nice little square. That part of across the canal, river, whatever it was, I assume once a canal, it's bigger than a canal, so I assume it's a river. A little bit run down round there. There was like a train turning pod there. It looked like a waterfall, but we looked again. It's like a train turning circle like you have at Drayton Manor. But yeah, very nice place. Good range of beer. Can't fault it. An interesting place to go and visit. Thank you for watching. See you soon.